Hey everybody! Hello everybody in chat. Welcome to DETV. It's that time again. It's Tuesday. Hello everybody. Oh, Dave's here. Say hi, Dave. Majestic Goose Network is here. Hello guys. We are gonna dive right into yesterday's newsletter. Yesterday we released a new metal set. It's awesome. I designed the design of it. Dylan made it actually work. And I'm very proud of it, and I love it, and I want you all to see it, so let's get right in. Yesterday's newsletter. Ba-ba-bum. Radio edit. So, let's just stare at this for a second. Isn't she adorable? She's so cute. She has a long history of how she came together. I would do this for every metal set that we release, but a lot of times Dylan is the one who starts with like the concept and then brings it all the way to fruition. So this is one of the few that like I had a hand in, so I can actually talk about. If Dylan were here more often, then I feel like we would get more of a full story about our other metal sets from him. But you guys are lucky because it was me. So this is Radio Edit. You know what? Okay, so part of the history is that last year we had a big office meeting. We have a big office meeting once a year, typically, although I think we're going to start doing it more often to make things a little bit more smooth. But basically, around Christmas time, once a year, we all sit together. I'm trying to like think about what's okay to reveal here because there usually is alcohol involved, but not like in a sloshy way, just like in a celebratory, this is a team meeting, officially, unofficially way. I think David can attest to that. We usually end up at a tiki bar, which is nice. Anyway, what's important though is that this meeting is where we do our planning for the upcoming year, what sorts of metal molds we want to do. And this year was like metal mold ideas out the wazoo year. I think I've mentioned it before. We've been really escalating our original metal program, which we're very, very happy with and is like just doing so well. And we're like very excited to be in this place right now. But one of the ideas that got presented was heavy metal dice, like rock metal dice. Which obviously fun and great. And then at the end, like by the end of the meeting, it turned into cute heavy metal dice. So another thing I'll say about our meetings, like our creative meetings, is that there's not a whole lot of like science or I don't know, market research or like technical businessman stuff that goes into it. A lot of times it's just like, adjective that I'm thinking about or that I like, and then like noun that has been like common in our meme talk at the office, that kind of thing. So for whatever reason, heavy metal came up and then it turned into cute, like heavy metal, but make it cute. Let's do that. And the original title for this, as you guys will see a little bit more of in a second, was actually bunny metal. So bunny metal became like the concept. So it's 2 words, bunny metal. And it was like, Rachel, go design bunny metal as a AP set. And so we did. And I'm really happy with it. And we'll get into it a little bit more detail. But for now, let's read the copy and do the roll. Oh, and there's a little bit, okay, let's read the copy and do the roll, and I'm just going to try to slow my roll so we get through everything here. Radio edit. Maria's copy. Whether you're playing in mom's basement or there's little ears around, sometimes you just have to rock a little softer. For those times, no matter how stuffed the party may be, we offer radio edit. But you better leave the entire solo in, you quacking cowards. Okay, so she put stuffed, and I actually just realized this today as I was reading this, again, for like the 19th time, that stuffed, I think, is a stand-in for the F word, like, no matter how effed your party is, and then the quacking is, like, in things, so it's like a, radio edit, like a bleep, but a quack. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, here's the whole set. She's beautiful. Oh, the camera takes so long. It's okay. She's so pretty. I'm gonna turn this light off because You kind of can't see her. Maybe she'll come out better without light. A little bit. She's very glary. Actually, Dylan had to retake the photos for a radio edit because of all the white. He's getting a lot of glare. You may notice this is a 9-piece set in the tray because, as we've talked about before, life is chaos. Sometimes mistakes happen. And not our fault because Dylan set up the CAD, or not CAD, I forgot what they're called, but the model, the rendering, not the rendering. He has a word for it. Maybe it's model. I don't know. That's not important. He set up the file correctly. We double checked it when we found this out. But the original print actually got misprinted. The D4 got misprinted, so the sides got printed wrong. So you could never roll, a 1 or a 3 like that. That doesn't make sense. You should be using your Infinity D4 anyway. But yeah, we couldn't let this slide, so we end up having to get these all reprinted correctly and then resent back out to our subbers. So you guys might remember that. We've talked about that before. It happens occasionally. This is the most recent. I think this is the last time it happened, and this was back in, what is this now? February's box, I think, so not too bad. STL? It's a good question. I feel like STLs are 3D printing. So I'm not sure. I just know that I was calling them renders for a while, and he's like, no, the render is like the image that you capture to show someone what the blank looks like. I think it was model. I'm gonna go with model, but I'm not sure. If he was around, he could correct me and tell me. But anyway, so Bunny Metal ended up as radio edit. We've got the picture here. It's really, really cute. It's like all the surrounding text and copy and marketing and everything. We've been sort of circling around this like pop punk vibe. So definitely keeping with like the high school, like scribbles in your notebook kind of idea. And with that, I wanted to, oh no, RX782 says he's getting really stuttery video. I wanted to show you guys the actual design file for these. So I actually have Illustrator running right now in the background, but I'm going to shut that down because I would rather you guys be able to see and hear everything. And maybe it's just my system is not capable, which is not surprising. So I will see if I can put in the screen cap I just took so that, let me go ahead and delete this. Can I delete it? Can I delete it? Yes, I can. Okay. Let me see if I can put a picture in OBS real quick. Design. Okay. So that I can show you guys what I was going to try and show you live, but clearly my computer not having fun with that. Twitch can't handle the awesomeness that are the radio edit dice. Thank you very much, Baron. I appreciate that. Tiny little prop of confidence. I will take that to heart. That's now my new reality. Let's see. Screenshot. Are you it? Yes. Okay. Open. Okay. Let me scoot it back here so it doesn't look crazy when we come to a YouTube export. But anyway, this is just a quick screen cap I took of the art file. You see I have Bunny Metal here in parentheses. I just label all my art files. So you won't be able to see the actual dice layout, but this gives me a new idea for Twitch streams. Maybe one day we'll get to dice layout like dice creation Twitches. I don't know. We'll see. That sounds like maybe something my computer won't be able to handle, but who knows? But anyway, at the top there, you can see all the little icons. So I just quick pen drew with a vector tool in Illustrator. If any of you guys are familiar with the pen tool, a little lightning bolt and stars, skeleton. I think I probably had to redraw each of these like 7 or 8 times because it's like, oh, that looks like a star, like technically, but you know how like when you were in school and you would try to do a star and it's like, wait, no, that's the Star of David or whatever, and like, or like it's all like all the points are way too long on this side and way too short on that side. You get the idea. But anyway, so I had to redo it a bunch until I got the ones I liked. And then that little guitar there at the end, I actually looked at an existing guitar design, and if anyone knows that guitar design, it's so hard to say guitar design. If anyone knows the specific like make and model of that guitar, or if you can get like close by telling me maybe a famous person who played with that guitar, or even the band that they belong to, if I get one of those in the chat and someone helps me out by calling attention to it a whole bunch of times so that I notice it, you will get a free set of Radio Edit dice. But like I said, make and model, or I'll be a little lenient and I will accept like guitarist name / band. If it's the band and the guitarist that I'm not thinking of, that I didn't reference, then I will Google it and I'll check before I send you your free dice. If we name that style guitar that's pictured, yes. So I know it's like it's a tiny vector rendering of that style guitar, but yeah, it's like I used an actual person and their actual guitar to do this little doodle. So that's it. As a clue, it's not pop punk. It's definitely not pop punk, but it's a cool little guitar. I think this is the biggest version of it on the Infinity D4. I got to fit the, like it really big on the Infinity, and then when Dylan makes the metal model, he gets to like make sure the line widths and stuff work. So came out really good. Anyway, this is an awesome set. I'm very happy with it. So I will, just the quick things I wanted to go over was the little icons. You put together little vector icons. I go and find, a lot of times we do our fonts from scratch, but in this case, I wanted it to make sure it was like very metal. So I went and found a royalty-free font. And you can't really tell here, but there's some tweaks you have to make to the font in order to make it work on dice. Because fonts are made for other things that are not dice most of the time. So like I don't really have a way to compare it unless I can get this to focus. Yeah, you won't be able to tell. But anyway, the line width usually needs to be increased or decreased. Like we've got to make sure that the tiny little point at the end of the 2 here isn't just a hair point. Like it's got to be chunky enough to hold, to get engraved around to make the metal mold. So not engraved, it's a mold, but the mold has to be created, so anyway, now I feel like I'm rambling. Ooh, RX78 BC Rich Ironbird is absolutely correct. RX78, please email me, rach@diceenvy.com. You have just won yourself a free set of Radio Edit. And I will even probably throw in a busted D4 for you, just because I have it and I don't have a purpose for it. So you'll get one of these, unless you already got one because you were part of the sub box, you'll get one of these misprint D4s too. And a real, like a functioning one, but as a bonus, you can get the bad boy. Congratulations. We are going to have another dice giveaway at the end of the stream, everybody. This was not the giveaway. I just, I don't know. I was just happy with how it came out, so I'm feeling very generous right now. Dave's here, so if I get fired, then you all owe me accepting my resume when I have to apply for new jobs. Okay, that is Radio Edit. Very happy to share it. It's selling like gangbusters, so very excited about that. And if you want a set, then you can go to our site. Oh, which reminds me, if you do want a set and you go to our site and place an order, the 10% off coupon this week is Pop Punk, all together, all caps, all one word, and that'll get you 10% off your full order. Everything that's discountable. We don't do mystery discounts because mysteries are already deeply discounted, but you guys already know that. Okay, now Majestic Goose is here. I think they're still here, and if they're not, it doesn't matter because you guys need to hear about Majestic Goose anyway. Included with our sub box that went out, that got delivered recently, went out last week. It was just Maria and Joni and I, and Dave was there for part of it, doing sub boxes. Normally Dylan and Ian are also in the office doing sub box pack, but they're on vacation in beautiful Colorado, looking at deer mostly, and then like warning signs about cougars, I think, maybe mountain lions, I don't remember, something cat. So anyway, so in the sub box this month, it's still July, sorry. We also included some stickers for a very cool new friend that we made. Their name is Majestic Goose, and I'm going to put the stickers here because they obviously spent a lot of time on them, and they're actually really cute and really cool. And if they don't show up, I will turn the light back on. This is just, I mean, that's like literally their business card. But the stickers are super cute. And they're covered in geese, which is pretty great. Majestic Goose. What's Majestic Goose? Majestic Goose is, I think, just like the umbrella name, company name for a whole bunch of actual play Twitch streams and podcasts. They also do just like general talking, like they had like a Talkin' Dice Twitch stream or podcast at one time. And then so I've been following Majestic Goose since we became buddies a couple months ago. And the only time that like my personal life lines up with being able to watch their Twitch streams so far is a stream called, what's it called? Pretty Crafty, I think it's called. And it's two women, and they are Danny and DB, I think. And they are just lovely people, and they're so much fun to listen to. And they just gab about books, the latest novels they've been reading. I think so far I've only heard about fiction, but they might be nonfiction too. I don't want to make assumptions. TV shows, movies they've been watching. And then the whole time they're working on the craft. So the concept is like gab and craft, which is, I mean, just pretty great. And I would love to actually like participate in. And a lot of us probably do this like in our normal time. But you can go on and listen to them do it on Twitch, or you can see them do it on Twitch. I was mostly listening because you're mostly just looking at them. So I would like have it on and then like do my own stuff or work on my own craft or do the dishes, etc., etc. But they're great. They're just great personalities, wonderful to listen to. Majestic Goose also has actual play podcasts. They have a whole lot of shows. This one, Halfway to Heroes, is an older show, but you can listen to recordings of it. And I don't actually know because I keep missing other things. I know they have something called, I think it's called Meme of the Week, and it's actual play, and I think the concept is that it's like the campaign or I think they might be one-offs, but the campaign is built around a meme, like a popular meme. So it involves that. I just recommend you check it out. They have a whole smorgasbord of stuff to look at. Definitely go to Majestic Goose. Geez, hold on. This is why we have the business card, so that I don't say this wrong. MajesticGoose.com. Okay, so it's just very straightforward. But yeah. Oh, Shitty Cowboys is the name of another one that I really want to check out. I was able to read the little like synopsis on this one, and it sounds amazing. So yeah, One Shot Onslaught is another one, very, very cool looking. Again, I've just been listening to ladies gab about movies and books and popular culture, and it's been amazing. So, let me grab the chat real quick, see if I missed anything. Oh, great, Dave fired me. I guess I can go now then. Jay Maloney, you got your stickers, awesome. Oh, RX782, the email is rach@dicenvy.com. Jay Maloney's got you. And yeah, just let me know your username and the set, and I'll send you your radio edit set. Oh, I think our QR code worked, Majestic Goose. But I know that feel. The number of, I just got finished talking about an D4 that we sent out that was misprinted, so we know the feels. But yeah, it looks like it worked for Maria, so we're all good. Okay, that's Majestic Goose. So say hi to Majestic Goose, everybody. Go check out their Twitch stream, subscribe to their channel. They're awesome. What else do we have going on today? Oh, dice giveaway. Okay. So remember when I said like 2 episodes ago that we weren't going to do as many dice giveaways? I find that really hard to maintain. So we're going to do another dice giveaway. The last time we did this whole like roll a d20 to decide which set, and then we rolled again to decide who got the set that got chosen. And I feel like, I don't know, there's just something off about the vibes. So you guys, as the like core group here, are definitely helping me figure this out as we go. Eventually, it'll be like, you know, a syndicated show, and the dice giveaways will just be like, I don't know. People will write in to get dice, but instead, we're just gonna make something new up. So we already gave away a set of Radio Edit. I'm very happy about. And then I've got 2 sets here. So I think what I'm gonna do this time is, oh no, wait. Why is there only 1 here? Oh, I remember. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, poor planning. My apologies. So we had this gold set with roses. I don't know if you guys remember this. Very pretty. It's like brushed gold with, the roses are not inked. They're just the interior of the metal. They're just the non-brushed part of the metal. I don't know if that makes sense, but they're really pretty. These are a sample set that came to us from one of our manufacturers. Very cool. It's a 7-piece set, standard set. Dun dun dun. I'm going to turn on this light again and see if that helps. A little bit, maybe. All right. And then I put it away because it's part of the history of sub boxes. Which is why I had to go grab it. But Doom Space. Doom Space was the other set. We talked about it probably 2 weeks ago, because it probably launched 2 weeks ago, because that's about what our schedule looks like. And it is the other set up for grabs for a giveaway. So, is that all of them? I always have to recheck for the D4s, the caltrops, because they get stuck in my box. Nobody clipped that. All right. So this time it might be annoying again because of the Maria's got some added info here. They apply an oxidation agent to darken the roses and then polish it off for the rest of the dice. Okay. I feel like I've been told that multiple times. But you know, my head is only so big and can only hold so many facts. So very cool. And I mean, you get that I think the polishing process, I guess, gets you that hopefully you can see that brushed texture. So these look like vintage. I don't know, they're very cool. And very pretty. So there is the same cooldown thing with our roller, but we're gonna do it anyway. And remember how I just said I can only hold so many facts in my head? I think I've forgotten how to do the roll again. But both Dave and Maria are here, so I'm sure they'll be able to help me out. But how to roll a D20 in chat is the question. Exclamation point D20. Thank you, Jay Maloney. So we're going to do a roll off, and Jay Maloney, that's not counted as your roll. You can re-roll. But we're going to do a roll off, and whoever wins the roll off is going to win their choice of these 2 sets of dice. We're going to do that. So everybody stop rolling for a second, because I won't know when to start. And I'm going to put a clear line in the chat right now. Do not cross. Dun, dun, dun. All right. And so now, no, Legendaric. Maybe it's just too late. Maybe we should just wait until everyone's got it out of their system. Okay. I'm going to take a sip of water. It's going to give me time to think. Okay. We're going to start. Legendaric was the last one to go. So Legendaric, you can roll again. You must roll again if you want to roll off for this. And yeah, go ahead, roll. And it's gonna be the highest roll wins the dice, and you can only roll once. And any ties are gonna be decided between those 2 people, possibly 3, depending. There is the cooldown period, so we'll wait until everyone's got their roll in. So if there's any, it's okay, Legendaric. I totally get that. My computer's probably like, no, you opened Illustrator once. You're never going to forget this today. So we'll get those roll results in eventually from Nightbot. And basically, keep trying. If Nightbot doesn't give you your result, that means if there was a cooldown period and you have to try again. So just make sure you get one result from Nightbot in. And I'm going to think about something else to talk about while we wait for those results to come in. This rolling thing, I got to fix this. I don't know how to fix this because I'm Twitch illiterate, but it's got to be fixed. Oh, side note, speaking of Twitch technology, Ian is working on a timer for the stream, which is very exciting. I have no idea what it's going to look like because I asked him just to get me like a countdown timer for the stream so that when I started streaming, it was like a 3-minute timer or whatever. That's like coming in 3 minutes so that you guys could see like how, you can go like pee or whatever you need to do, get a drink of water and not have to worry about it starting. Not that you're going to miss much, but still. I just think it's neat, and I see it on other Twitch streams. So I was like, hey, Ian, can we do this? And he was like, yeah. And then I asked him about it like 2 days later, and he's like, okay, yes, we can do it, but I thought of what I wanted to do, and now it's going to be a whole thing. So I'm a little excited about what the whole thing is, but we'll see. We'll see. He's on vacation right now, like I said, in Colorado, so we won't have that timer for at least until after he comes back. But I am excited. Okay. Just got Mr. Fluffer Nugget in. It's the last one I see. I'm gonna hope. Looks like Legend Eric maybe still has one coming in. If I don't see one from Legend Eric soon, I will also just count that first one. But it's looking pretty good here. Okay, so let me start looking at the rolls. We got a 16. Legendary got a 3. I'm so sorry. We've got a 16. I see a 15, a 15, a 5, a 5, an 8. Oh, you guys are rolling low today. A 9. Jay Maloney, a 19. All right. I think now that I'm back up at Maria's rolling starts here, thank you, Maria, I think we've got Jay Maloney with a 19. If there's anyone who did not roll and wants to try to tie or beat a 19, good luck. You can go ahead and do that, but I think Jay Maloney is going to run with the win here. I don't see any other rolls, so we're going to go ahead and say, yay, Jay Maloney, congratulations. Jay Maloney, who's been helping me out here with the what to do when you win advice. You absolutely can choose either your Golden Roses or your Doom Space. Which one are you gonna pick, Jay Maloney? I would say if you don't want to tell us, then you can just email me, but you should just tell us because I'm curious, and that will let us know, the rest of us know, what's still going to be on the table for next time. Tough choice, he says. Golf clap, yes. No, that's not. I was going to do a finger. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, small clap. Golf clap. That's right. I was thinking of this thing. That's not a clap at all. That's a wave. That's a one-handed clap. Jay Maloney, looking for your choice. There's definitely a lag. I feel like I'm getting a lag on the chat too. So it's probably just a bunch of me rambling sometimes while you guys are waiting for me to catch up. That's fun. Lots of congrats, Jay Maloney. I don't think I have anything else to say. I like the idea of doing a dice design Twitch stream. I wonder if I could actually pull it off. Maybe if I streamed from a separate computer, or maybe streamed from my phone, but had it aimed at my computer or my iPad. I don't know. That's a tricky one. Jay Maloney is leaning towards Doom Space, but the roses are also so pretty. Jay Maloney, that's not a commitment. It's fine. So the rest of you, either dice set might be available next time we do a giveaway. And I promise, like I said, we'll figure out how to do these giveaways a little bit more smoothly. But that wasn't too bad. I think as long as the viewer count is not huge, these are kind of manageable. But we'll see. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I don't really have anything else to share. She panicked, looks around the desk. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to share. Radio Edit is out. Next week, we're going to be releasing a 10-piece polymer set. It's also gorgeous. I don't know what to say about it. It's unique. I'll say that. It's unique. And it will be interesting to see if we can show off its uniqueness on camera here on the stream. But we'll find out. We will find out next Tuesday. Thank you all for joining me, RX78 and Jay Maloney. Make sure you send those emails. I won't get to them until tomorrow. I just do emails in the morning. I apologize. But I will get those dice sent out to you ASAP. And yeah, have a wonderful week. Happy rolling. I don't think I'm forgetting any updates. Check out Majestic Goose. They're great. Especially shout out to Janie, and JB. Wonderful to listen to. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Yeah, okay. Bye, everybody. Where's the stop button? I don't know.